Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Akuban Nights. The next morning rolls around. The party gets up out of your tents, out of your warm, cozy sleeping pads and bags. Everyone starts to stir, gather their things. The archers are setting arrows in the ground, worried about having to carry their quivers if they fall and spill their arrows. They're putting caches here and there.
Make sure that they've all got poison arrows as well, since I've got a metric fuck ton of wyvern poison.
Let's take a look at Maya's character sheet. How much wyvern poison does she really have?
10?
And how long does it last?
You have 10 doses?
I think so, yes.
Well, yes, you do have 10 wyvern poison. So you can dish out 10... Let's just say the first volley of arrows from the archers will all have poison.
Sweet.
But you want poison on your arrow as well, right?
Yeah. I think I had some other sort of like that's extra wyvern poison, and then I had some... I'm not sure how much
I think you just have 10. I think you have 10 doses total. Yep.
Okay. That's fine then. Yeah.
Okay, so you get 1 poison arrow, and the archers get 9 poison arrows.
Okie doke.
Cool. All right.
Oh, it's 1 poison for 1 ammunition.
Yep. Those are uses, doses, Where would you like to put... Are the archers going in the trenches?
Yes.
All right.
Everyone's at the end of this.
Bring in the archers into the trenches. And we should get the Royal Harazim family on this map as well. Let's do it. Here's a Bud, a Maya, a Sammy, and a Sarah. Sammy, why are you dead?
Why is Sammy, almost dead again?
You didn't update your HP.
There we go.
Alright, Maya's gonna start off up on top of the thing keeping watch for now.
I'm definitely going to be next to my sister. Not the Maya sister, the Sarah sister.
Wow. Wow.
Twin
What's wrong
sister.
with me, huh? What am I? Chopped liver?
What are you... What is this next to you, Sarah?
What is that?
What is this? What did you make?
Did I make that?
No? Who made that? Well,
I'm not. Somebody is writing on the map. I didn't make that. There's also one down here. I have no idea what this is.
It's just... Oh, wait, was that me?
Maybe that's old.
fuck.
Oh,
There's
mine-
black here. So whoever painted the black dredge probably painted the black.
Yeah, that was me then. That must have been me
All
trying to
right.
move. Yeah, thingy. Sorry.
Perfect. Fucking stop. You're all adding doodles. Be doodleless.
I was just testing to see if it was actually me, and it was.
Okay, it's fine. I forgive you. But only barely.
If I could work out how to delete it out myself, I would.
So, first day, you bring out the elephant. You put it there. The handler brings over just a bunch of food, and the elephant just kind of stands there, munching on the food, looking up from time to time. Starts to wander off, but there's a collar and a chain around it attached to those big rocks there, and so it realizes it's tied up, and it just goes back to munching food. Someone's got to bring out a water trough to keep watering the elephant because they drink a lot of water a day. And let's make some rolls here, unless you guys have anything to say while you wait.
Is the cleric with us right now? The other one?
Not in the trap. The cleric is not going to help you fight the rock, but will help you care for the rock eggs after the fact. So he's under the tree line with the mountain climbers.
Could he come to the elephant and just calm the elephant?
Yeah,
That he's calm, gets eaten. That would be nice.
absolutely.
If it gets eaten.
Cleric can rest a hand on the elephant and whisper soothing words to it, and the elephant chills out and munches happily on its food. And the cleric goes away again.
Okay. Thursday.
Maya's gonna just sort of keep watch for the top of the rock, scanning the skies. Really paranoid.
Yeah, at some point in the day, maybe an hour after, no, not an hour. Towards the late morning, 3 hours after you've set up and everything. You do see the rock, and it is headed towards the mountain from the north. So, like, nowhere near where you guys are right now. But it's a big-ass bird, and you can see it from a long way off. So if we come on down... Stupid piece of crap. I said come on down. Why are you not coming on down? There we go. You see the rock kind of like cruising from over here towards the mountain. So you spot it, but it doesn't seem to spot you or your elephant or anything like that. I guess you guys are here in this square. And then later that evening, you see the rock take off again, maybe a couple hours before sundown, and again it heads out in this direction, completely bypassing you, and it returns probably sometime after dark, but you guys have already left by then. The first day, not much goes down.
Does anyone have a mirror? Anyone have a mirror?
A mirror? Why?
Yes. To put a reflection on the elephant. I can use a mirror from down the trenches to make a light reflection into the rock.
Oh, right.
More easy. Maybe it's an old rock and he's a bit blind.
I mean, I doubt it. But it's a breeding age, isn't it, brother?
Oh, it's the best animal picture I've ever drawn. It's amazing. It's really bad. All right, second day of rock waiting. You guys are hanging out here when you hear someone say, "Hey, what's going on?" And you kind of look over, and there have been some people that have wandered out of the woods because you're not too close to the exit from Berkshire, but like, you know, still in the general vicinity. And it looks like some travelers have been distracted by your setup and are coming to take a look at it. It is a party of 5 people, led by a middle-aged man with a what do you call it, like a walking stick and some straw in his mouth. And he looks like he's got a leg injury, and he hobbles over in your direction. He's like, what's going on here?
Oh, hello. We're yes, just hunting. Just hunting. Yes.
With ropes above your heads
Yes.
and people in holes.
Yes.
Looks back and forth between you all, makes a charisma check, picks up on your cagey vibe, and sees all the weapons, and slowly nods his head and goes, "Cool, nice elephant." And like whispers something to his party, and they all begin to back away slowly.
Let's give him a little wave.
Okay, they take off. You get interrupted again later that afternoon by another looky-loo, but this person just stands off in the distance and watches you for the better part of an hour. You don't see the rock at all that day. Maybe it never leaves its nest on the Great Horn, or maybe it heads off to the east, the west that day, or some other direction that you can't see, but you don't see it. So you set up for day 3. And day 3 in the morning.
Wait.
Oh, yes.
Wait. The guy who's taking a look at us, who's alone.
Uh-huh.
I want to wave at him and get out of the trenches.
Sure. He waves back, and you get out of the trenches, and he walks towards you.
Yes. And
She
I
walks
walk
towards
toward-
you, and you walk towards her. Sorry, I hadn't rolled for her yet. And I guess she's kind of standing there with her hands on her hips as you walk up to her. She doesn't get too close to your setup. She says,
Good evening.
"Good evening."
We are on official business here for the Queen. And we are getting disturbed by a lot of people. And it is very dangerous. So, if you would stay further away into the woods, could you just take a couple of days and work for me, I would pay you for it, and keep all the people away that are coming this way. It's for their own protection.
How much?
$2 silver a day.
She thinks to herself. She gives a nod and takes a few steps further back away from you guys. And she will intercept any passersby and, tell them to move along.
You can come for supper if you want. Each day.
It's fine.
Good. Can I get back?
All right. She leaves. The day passes. The third day comes along, and that morning, you're setting up, and the rock appears from the north, come in this direction. It must have left its nest before sunup, and it spots your elephant. You can tell because
as soon as I spot the rock, I'm just like,
yeah,
here we go.
Because it begins to circle.
I start casting a couple spells.
I'm gonna get the hell down from the rock the rock,
The rock.
and get myself into a trench because fuck this shit.
Yeah. The rock is making circles around you guys. Looking. Thinking.
Can I give a
Waiting.
quick inspirational speech to the group now that we're
Sure.
getting right into battle? I'm gonna say, archers, it is time for battle. We will fight together. We will bleed together. And we will die together if the gods so choose. Let the bird of hell come to us and let him taste Drakissan resilience. And once this battle is done and over, we will laugh about it in heaven or on the field of victory.
There's some murmuring and some half-hearted cheers, but you can smell the fear rolling off of these soldiers. They are scared.
I would like to start chanting, Neal.
Go for it. You can get up any chant you need, because it takes a while for the rock to circle you, figure out what the hell's going on down here.
I
And-
would also like to shout out, don't forget, I've brought some very nice alcohol for the winners.
What are you chanting?
Battle him. I'm chanting battle.
Okay.
To the surprise of everybody.
A wimba wit.
Yep.
Can I just also sort of mumble a small sort of like Verassi, about to either kill something or get horribly killed? Just
Sure.
saying hi.
All right. You say hi to the goddess of death. While your
What do we say
sister,
to the goddess of death. Hi.
how's it going? While your sister prays to the goddess of life and gets a battle hymn coming up. All right. The rock is a big creature, like a really big creature. So for the simplicity's sake, I'm just going to have it always go last. And we'll always just go party members, archers, rock in that grouping order. Just
In the,
to smooth things along.
I'm in a trench.
All right. So, the rock is going to dive bomb you. You can see it coming from a little ways off. Plenty far off. So, party, what do you want to do on the first round?
I would like to. Yeah, I'd like to fire an arrow at the rock.
Okay. You want to wait for it to get into short range then?
Yes,
All right. So you will be firing an arrow.
because I figure it's going to be stooping straight at us as well.
It's dive bombing you. The talons aren't stretched out yet. It's currently in like dive mode, but you've seen your falcon before, your hawk. You'll know that it's going to turn at the very end and reach out with its talons and grab whatever it's coming for.
And hopefully get tangled in the ropes and all stuck.
That's the plan. So the rock
Archer!
comes on down.
Concentrate on the wings, archers. Concentrate on the wings.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need it flying. It can be breathing, I don't care, but not flying.
There we go.
Right.
Much better. All right, the rock comes down, and those of you in the party with missile attacks, now is the time.
That was a really crap roll. Bloody hell.
An 8 misses. Goes right between the feathers on the wing.
Probably like it flaps and the downdraft just knocks the arrow out of the way.
Oh, I miss as well.
Sarah
There
takes
you
a
go,
shot.
There
Well,
Yep.
so much for the poison.
Plus
Not a good
Sammy?
start.
Sammy.
It's 40-20, and they're
One.
plus 2.
One
That is-
bird strike.
D6. At the wing.
5 damage to the rock. All right, and Bud, you don't have any. You don't have any attacks.
Oh, spear.
You have a
No.
spear.
Yes, I have about a dozen spears.
Throw it.
Nope.
Another wild miss. The archers aim and fire. The last roll will not have poison on it. Ooh, this is why we have many archers. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. And Battle Hymn does not give a bonus to missile fire, right?
No, it doesn't.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, actually 5 hits. So 5d6. They will, wow, do great and ping the rock
Pretty
Oh,
for
good,
24.
Lightning poison.
I will have the rock make a series of 4 con checks. 1, 2, 3, 4. The rock passes them all with flying colors.
Ah, flying.
No worries.
And that's when the rock hits, deploys its talons, and reaches for the elephant.
Come on, sticky nets.
That is gonna be actually not. Oh wait, gets 2 attacks, 1 with each claw. First attack is no good. The second attack is a natural 20. So the
Oh,
first
dear.
attack kind of like gets caught in the net a little bit, doesn't quite reach the elephant, and the other one, the other claw, goes like, makes a little fist, punches through the net before opening up, grabbing a hold of the elephant. The whole rock like lands on the ground, putting its weight partially on the elephant, partially on the ropes, which then like push all the way to the ground. It springs off and tries to fly up with the elephant in tow, but it doesn't get very far because these nets are holding it, and it doesn't have a lot of momentum when it first takes off. It has to, flap to fly.
And it's now getting
And
tangled. The more it flaps, the more it should get tangled.
Semi-tangled. Let me see what the rock does in reaction. In reaction, the rock immediately drops the elephant, but as we can see, it's coming, from this angle. So it picks itself up and the elephant up, gets a little distance, can't really get any farther, and drops the elephant right about here. So I'm going to make saving throws for these guys to jump out of the way of the elephant falling into their trench.
Don't forget there are boards on top of the thing as well. It's like it's a series of shelters with like.
Yeah, we'll just see if the elephant might snap the boards.
Fair enough.
Yeah. We'll let's give the boards a saving throw versus crushing blow. And their saving throw for some wood is a 10. But they roll an 8, which means that the boards snap and the guys underneath get saving throw deck saves to avoid the incoming damage.
They get +1 for their saves because they got blessed, right?
Well, one of them scores a natural 20, which works and manages to dive this way. The other one doesn't make it and gets crushed to death instantly underneath the elephant's weight.
But does he break the elephant's fall?
The elephant is... No, he does not. How far of a fall can an elephant go without breaking its legs? Not that far. They're very heavy creatures. Let's give the elephant a saving throw. The elephant, like, you know, sprains a leg or something. The elephant is wounded but not incapacitated or crippled. And is unhappy and starts thrashing its head around, freaking out because now it's in a trench and something's trying to pick it up and it's got scratch marks across its back. Ooh, I did forget to roll the damage on the elephant from the rock. It might actually be dead. It scored a 20, modified 28 against the elephant.
Yikes.
The elephant has... Where's elephant? Elephant. Has 14 AC and it scored a 28. So that's gonna do 3 times damage dice, which is gonna be 9d6 damage. In my box of dice.
Damn.
Come on, one of these sides opens.
It's fine. It's yeah. You can't get the dice out. The elephant's fine.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 d6. It's not actually that much damage when you think about it. You know? Only like 30.
How much HP did an elephant have?
10, 20, 30. It takes 35. And the elephant has... needs to be rolled for. Elephant has 11d8.
Come on, elephant.
Elephant is at 10 HP, but it also falls, so it'll take another 9 damage. So the elephant's at 1 hit point. Oh wow, how fun! I gave it 2d6 falling damage because it's such a heavy creature falling about 10 feet, so I doubled the falling damage on it.
Is it making sad elephant noises now?
Yes. I don't know if I have sad elephant noises for us.
I'm sure you can just do some sad elephant noises.
Someone kill the elephant, please.
I magic missile the elephant.
All right. The remaining archers will take some shots. The guy that dove out of the way of the elephant, I don't think he's going to make a shot this round. I think he's a little distracted.
I get a second shot as well, don't I?
Yes, you do.
Yeah. All right.
They will score...
Ooh, 16.
16 will hit. And this guy over here, they'll get 2 hits, which will do 4 damage to the rock.
Oh, I just realised I was rolling bodkins, not broad heads as well. But that's
Ooh. And roll your damage there, Maya. And Sarah, please make a second shot with your bow. 12 will be a miss.
1 damage. 1 damage.
1 damage. All right.
Better than no damage.
So, round 1. The hawk has landed, grabbed the elephant, dropped the elephant, and has sort of taken off again. But not very far. Let's actually see if it untangles itself from these thingy-majobbers. 5 is not great on its saving throw. What is a rock saving throw? 5 is going to be a pass in this situation. All right. So the rock takes off a little bit, not too far, and actually it just kind of hops on the land over here. I'm going to turn it slightly. Doesn't even take to wing. It just sort of like lands partially on this other rock and partially on the ground. We're going to roll into our second round of initiative here. Party members go first.
So he entangled himself. Do I understand that correctly?
Correct. It is not tangled, but the tangle prevented it from flying away.
God damn it!
Maya takes a shot and misses.
How hurt do his wings look? Or her wings? Her wings, because it's laying eggs.
Hey, don't
There's
judge.
a lot of fucking feathers there, man. How would you know?
Any holes?
You're not an avian. You're not an avian. You don't just get feather like holes in the feathers. It's not like a B-52 wing, you know.
Is it doing the sad limp bird wing thing? Yeah.
It's doing the enraged. My prey is fighting back at me, and there's only one solution for that. Look.
How much is sort of blasting initiative?
You go. We can do it first. The party just goes first. Period. No need for initiative rolls. Maya missed. Sarah, what are you doing?
I'm not entirely sure on the distance. I think it's too far away. I don't have the stats for the horn. I just know I have the horn.
Okay, so you don't pull out the horn and blow it. What are you gonna do instead?
I mean, how far is the distance? Because we've used it twice, right?
You have used it twice.
You should know.
I don't know. You should know. Do you not know in the middle of combat? Are you doubting yourself?
It's like 20 by 120.
120 by 30, I think, is it. So it's long and narrow. You could try to hold an action if you want to until the bird.
No, I'm walking. I'm gonna guess. Can I squeeze past people in the trench, or is it too narrow?
Absolutely. Yeah, you can push past them.
Right. I'm gonna squeeze past here. I'm gonna, I guess, move my head out just far enough so I can, blast the horn above ground.
All right. You pop above the trench, pull out the horn. Give me your very best horn blow. Sound
I'm not a
effects.
musician, Neal. I can't.
You can do it. I believe you.
I can't blow any
Do it.
horn.
That's a horn noise.
That's more like some fat, like somebody playing the tuba following a fat person, right? That's what it sounds like. Yeah.
All right. You blow the horn at the rock. Let's pull out the stats for the horn of blasting.
Yeah.
This is the one where
I think you're also hitting the elephant, so we don't need to take care of the elephant anymore.
It's fine. I stopped its cries.
Right.
Rocy would be proud of you.
to the front. The elephant's hot in the trunk.
Horn of Blasting. Those failing their saving throws. The rock definitely does not fail its saving throw. All those in the area must roll successful saving throws for spell. Those saving are stunned and deafened. Those failing take D10 points of damage. Wonderful. If there are no charges on the horn, but the device is subject to the stress, each time it is magic. What is the chance that the horn breaks? Because there's a base chance that slowly creeps up over time, and then there's the additional use each round or each day that makes it even worse. But I already got to figure out what the chance is that the horn breaks and explodes on you. Akuban Knights. Where's the loot table I've got for you here?
Last time it sounded like we're okay if you're using it once a day, so...
Yep.
Let's see.
So Sarah, roll me a D100 and roll high. Woo.
35.
Perfect, yeah. The horn blows up, or blasts out in front of you.
It blows up! Oh, very good!
It blasts out in front of you, hitting the rock, who takes no damage, but is left sort of like stunned and reeling, and as it staggers around, being hit by this
cloud.
The elephant dies. It's a dead one. One of this archer's already dead. I think everybody else in the party, the archers in the party, weren't expecting a horn of blasting, and they are badly surprised by this. I would like Budarios to make me.
They're not in the cone, right?
They're not in the cone, absolutely. Bud, will you make me a 2d10 morale check for these guys to see if this like wild outburst of magic throws them off, or if they're fine with it? These are.
Can I add my bonus?
Yes, you may add your leadership bonus, which in this case is actually a subtraction from the roll because you want to roll low on morale, not high.
Okay, so it's -3.
All right, 2d10 minus 3.
Bedlam actually used to be good for morale, but you took it out after the rework, so it's not helping anymore.
Loyalty or reaction? What is it? Loyalty?
Loyalty.
Okay, good.
Ooh,
And
good. You were looking for a 9 or lower. So your archers, they hear the horn go off. They see this like blaze of dust burst up, and they like the dust itself blows up underneath the rock and topples it. And rather than being confused and terrified by the loud noise and the visuals, they realize now is their opportunity, and they will make some shots.
Oh wait, aren't we first on the players?
You are first. Yes.
Good.
Continue your
I'm going
actions.
to get a bit closer to the rock because I have to get out of the trenches, get as close as I can, like here. And I'm gonna chuck 2 flasks of oil into the rock's face.
All right.
Hopefully covering him in oil.
All right. Throw me some oil flasks, buddy.
What do you roll? It's my fighter level plus so 4
Strength?
dex bonus or strength.
Dex bonus
What
and
is-
strength bonus for thrown things. Both.
Okay, I get 6. 21
Ooh.
first.
Yeah,
How
you're.
many flasks can you throw in a round? 2, 1, 2? Is it
We'll
like
say 2. I think flask throwing is probably 2. Dagger throwing is 2, so flask throwing ought to be 2. Wow, great hits. They both hit on the rock and sort of soak its head in oil. They crack on the beak, oil splashes up on the forehead, gets in the eyes, it starts to cry a little bit. You know, this isn't like No More Tears shampoo. This is like lots of tears, burning oil.
I give Sammy a look, hoping that he can do something with that now. And I quickly go back to the trenches
All right.
and pick up more partisan to defend myself.
Well, okay, hold on. If you're gonna throw both your flasks, you can move out of the trench, but not back in. If you want to throw just one flask, you've got enough to move out and back in.
2E, we don't believe in split movement.
2E splits movement easily and frequently. Because if you take your full allotment of missile attacks, it gives you, well, actually, technically a no move, but you're barely moving out of the trench, so this is fine.
It's the stunt round anyway. I'm gonna just stand here like
Great.
the hero I am, looking at the
Sweet.
stunt rock. Attack, archers! Fire!
The archers will attack. Oops, I rolled that on the GM layer, but it doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3 more hits for the archers. For 4, 5, 6, 7 damage total. The rock, it's stunned right now, so it looks pretty bad.
And if it's done, can I take my second attack?
Yes, ma'am.
For fuck's sake! I am
fuck's
just
sake.
running like.
Wait, has Sammy gone yet?
Nope, Sammy hasn't gone yet.
sorry.
But I guess the
Sorry.
order of operations doesn't matter
Sammy's
because it's
casting
stunned.
spell.
What spell are you casting, Sammy?
Sammy is conjuring another elephant.
Sammy is
God.
conjuring an elephant.
No.
So Matt gives you the look and you're like, I got you, second elephant.
I would have. That was my decision at the start of the round. When if Sarah's running off, she's obviously going to use the Horn of Blasting. So I'm like, okay, it's going to get stunned. In the confusion, I'm going to create a second elephant that's going to distract it.
Oh, I thought you were going to drop it on it.
I think
No,
it's distracting all of us right now.
The caster speaks the words to a spell while holding the essence of the creature in their primary hand. The essence bursts into flame, which the caster then reaches through to pull out the individual of that type, who is then bound to the caster's will. Right?
No,
Summon creature?
Mount.
Oh, mount. I thought you were doing summon creature.
I don't even have summon creature.
Okay, hold on. Mount. Throwing the components into the air and speaking the words aloud summons into existence a mount. The creature summoned must be of hit dice equal to or less than that of the
that's not gonna be-
caster. Sammy tries to summon an elephant, and the spell fizzles.
Oh,
God.
no one knows why.
No one knows why.
No one notices, it's fine. You just look like you're not really doing anything.
All right.
Yeah.
Maya misses her second attack.
Yep.
The archers roll 2 more hits. Ooh, good damage.
I'm glad I hired these archers.
All right. We go to the next. The rock does get a turn. It's stunned, so it can't really do anything with it. It just kind of stumbles about, squawking over and over. As they do. And we go to the next round. Party's turn.
I'm gonna fire my bow again. Maybe I'll hit something this time.
Nope.
Fuck's sake.
Sarah?
How hurt does the rock look? Approximately?
It looks dazed and confused. There's blood dripping on the ground. Its feathers are already red, but they're not normally wet. It's not in great shape, but it's definitely still capable of fighting.
I think I'm still going for one of the wings then if I shoot.
Okay. Give me a roll to hit. Nope.
No.
Nope. The archers take shots. Ooh. Well, that's not a critical, but we do get a couple of good hits here. They have peppered it with countless arrows. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage. The rock is looking weak. Sammy?
Magic missile. The strength of 4 archers.
Ooh, 2 hits.
All right.
Ooh, great
Nice.
damage.
Nice.
1 in each eye.
Bodarios?
Well, I'm going to chuck another 2 flasks of oil added. Like at the center of its body. Not in the face this time.
Fire!
23.
No, I can't
9.
create that. Right?
You hit
Yeah.
and the oil breaks all over the rock, soaking it with
And I
fluids.
turn around. Sammy, now! The fire! The magic fire! And I run back into the trench.
Magic fire.
All right.
You're a wizard. You fucking figure that out. Not me.
The rock is pissed.
Bro,
and
did you
it
have magic fire?
stomps this direction.
No.
It's going for a claw attack at somebody. How many? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people in range. So, a claw attack against this archer right here.
Is it
He has
flying?
plus 1 AC. He has plus 1 AC.
All right. The 17 is still going to hit the archer, unfortunately, who takes 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. Ooh. Now, he's definitely just gets picked up and, like, tossed to the side by the rock, and you can see holes, like, on either side of him all the way through. Like, 3 short swords have impaled him. That archer is deadsies. Let's just mark him as deadsies. And then it's gonna make a bite attack against one of the 6 remaining people. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's biting Sarah.
Who would have thought? Nobody saw this one come in.
Would have thought indeed. Do you want to throw yourself in front of him? Her? Is that what you're saying,
Can I
bud?
get in front of her? Yes. I love you, sister. So.
I think I have more AC than you do, though, don't you? Or are you tumbling around?
No, but I have more hit points. You're kind of my sister. You need to do
All
that.
right,
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna give it a bonus to its attack roll then, because you're like putting it yourself in danger's way.
Sure.
Okay. So let's call it a. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. A hit is a hit, right? Whether we're rolling a 27 or a 29 against you, it's still a hit. I don't think it makes a difference. What's your AC?
Well, my AC is 17.
Oh, so that does. Well, no, that doesn't matter then. It's gonna clear by 10 or 12, so it's gonna crit you anyway.
Hey, good. So happy.
All right, let me get all my d4s for this one, because its bite doesn't do 3d6. Its bite does 64. So on a crit,
great.
it does 12d4.
12d4.
2, 3, 4, 5,
I feel so blessed right now. I'm so blessed.
6. I'll just roll 64 twice.
Oh. Can't you enjoy it and just roll each one on its own?
One at a time, sure. All right, bud. You take 3 and
Yeah?
4 and 4
This is going
and
great.
4
Very
and
good.
1 and
God.
1
Yes,
and
small those.
3
Come on.
and 1
Yes, very
and
good.
4 and
not so good.
4
I'm really
and
done by now, Neal.
3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One more. And
One. Come on, one.
4 more.
Oh my
For a
gosh.
total of 36 damage.
I'm at 1 hit point! I'm
Oh,
And the next attack.
Escalated.
I'm down for the next 3 months!
A single
Did
36
you
point
ever want to
wound.
go home? I think you should get back in the trench now. I think it's
All right. And it gets to make another.
And I turn around to you, say, "Don't worry, Sarah. Everything is all right." And my belly, see my organs, and I just don't realize it yet because I'm so in shock.
I have a face of sheer terror. I'm just looking at you.
could that be on the outside?
Bud, will you make me a constitution check? I want to just see if you pass out from like in pain and terror. This is not a normal rule here, but you just did take 36 damage from a rock critically you with a bite. I think you might pass out.
Sure. Yeah. No, I'm fine with either way. Yeah, just what's the problem, Sarah? Why are you looking at me that way?
I sidestep him and carefully try to catch him as he falls back into the trench.
Unbelievable. Thank you.
Good fight, people. See you later.
All right, the rock then claws at another person. The third one, that's going to be 1, 2. I guess Bud's not there, so 2 would be Sarah. 3 would be the other archer. Ooh, wait, he might miss. 3 plus
Plus
8.
that 1 AC, Neal.
3 plus 8 is 11. The archers have. Are they wearing? I think they're wearing leather, so their AC should be 13, 14. So the rock misses. Excellent.
Nice.
We're gonna go to the next round, and
Wait, I have
Badarius.
one more attack.
Oh, you didn't make them both?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, well then go ahead. Make your other
Let me
attack.
Yeah. What's that?
Perfect. Go for it. For some reason, I thought you had already made it, but that doesn't make sense.
No, there's 2 there, but the first one was the last attack from last round, and then the second one was this round.
Gotcha.
All right. Make sure I'm using the right.
Nope. Miss. Bud.
I also got a second one, I believe.
Yep.
Mm.
Nope,
Nope.
still a 12.
Damn. Okay.
But-
Come.
Budarius, I would like you to make me another morale check for your guys, because the rock is now in melee range and did just rip your leader apart. Hold on, I need to add up the morale modifiers here, so you know what to add.
Who has the highest charisma of the party and is still standing?
Educated guess, Fuzzy?
12?
What's the charisma?
Charisma. That would be. Hang on. Where's my?
I mean, me and Sarah can't talk to them, so.
Yeah, I got 14 charisma.
What's your reaction adjust and loyalty?
2 loyalty base 1, reaction against 2.
Okay. So, let's hope I roll
Okay.
well.
So you
Already-
get bonuses for having a spellcaster on your party, for outnumbering your opponents very heavily, and for having defensive fortifications on your side. But then you also get penalties for the most powerful ally has been killed or incapacitated. That's Badarius. And that's it. So it comes out to a penalty of 1 for your morale check.
Ooh, so it's 2d10 flat.
2d10 flat. All right.
So who's rolling that? Me.
Anybody. Whoever rolls it first. I don't even really care. I was going to give it to Bud because he's unconscious, but... Your archers begin to lose faith. I don't know if they're exactly going to rout at this point.
High now?
I don't think they're going to rout and run away, but I think what they're going to do is lay flat for a round and, like, observe what's going on because the rock is coming down and ripping people to shreds. Yeah. All right, party's turn. Everyone but Budarios, go.
Someone wake me up.
Right. Would I have like a flint and tinder in my bag?
I don't know. Do you have a tinder box in your bag?
I'm not sure.
Let's take a look. Gear. No. You don't have any flint and tinder on you. You're not much of a fire starter.
Okay, does anybody have a way of setting fire to this thing? Because we could definitely use it. And then I'm going to try and shoot it again then.
Shoot it!
Right, let me find... Right.
Nope! Boo! Sarah, what are you going to do?
What is wrong with me today? Jesus.
Maybe if you
I'll
took
take a
some
shot at it.
blessings of Martha, you'd have better rolls.
Not with ranged weapons, Neal. That's not how it works.
Just being snide is all.
Well, you should put it on there, man. That's what I'm saying. 11. I'm not hitting anything today.
Sammy? Way down in the trenches.
Magic missile.
Ooh, 2 hits, 3 hits. Ooh, you're doing well, Sammy.
All right. 3d6.
Oh.
That's all right.
The rock is still alive. Your archers lay down. They're screaming. The ones near Sarah and Budarios are freaking the frack out, especially this guy right next to Sarah, who almost got picked up last round.
Which is why I probably whiffed my shot.
I also lay
I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move down here.
Sure, that'll probably take your second
turn.
attack to like
Yes.
move below.
That's fine.
Okay.
Nope.
You get the fuck out of Dodge. All right, next round. Sarah gets a second shot,
my
actually.
brother almost in half.
Sarah, make a second shot. 17 hits.
17. Oh my lord. What a time to be alive.
Roll me some
It's
damage.
5 HP, right?
4 damage. Oh, what? That is wrong. That's not what I wanted. Sorry, my bad. I'm gonna roll manually. 1 damage, Neal. I did it.
1 damage. All right, the rock is enraged, angry, but also fairly badly wounded now. The rock will need to make a morale check at the end of this round. Let's see. Ooh, that's pretty low.
You've been counting the wing kits, right?
Yes. It gets a penalty because it's outnumbered. Let's see.
Can anybody set the bird on fire?
I wish I could.
Nope, not enough of a penalty. The bird stays and stands its ground. Next round, Budarios is still unconscious. Sarah, Sammy, Maya.
Okay, Neal, there's one thing you gotta do what you gotta do, and if your brother goes forward and has a plan, then you follow through. That's what Sarah's morale has been all the time. That's what she's doing. So I'm getting out my tinderbox, which is on my character sheet. I'm gonna try to set the bird on fire.
So
And probably fail miserably, but you know, it's family and that's what you do.
Sure. So clearly you're not going to go up to the rock and like flint and tinder on
No,
it.
I'd probably flint and tinder torch, right? And then take
Okay.
the torch to the rock. I guess that's
Cool,
the
yeah.
sense.
So it'll take a round to light the torch, which there's no check needed. You can
Yeah.
do it, but it takes a minute to get the torch out and the flint and tinder to.
I have the torch between my knees, and I'm like trying to light it while the archer next to me is just screaming for his mother, and I'm like, just. Yeah.
Maya, you hit. 14 is actually all you need to hit the rock. It's not too terribly difficult. It's not armored.
Right.
I mean, there's a lot of feathers, but it's also really big.
Come on, 6 damage. There we go.
Nice. Sammy, will you make me that same morale check that the archers made last round to see if they recover? It's going to be a flat 2d10, and you want to roll a 9 or lower.
Yeah, I can roll low.
Oh, the archers rally. All right, go ahead and take your turn as well, Sammy.
All right. 4 beams of damage.
Wow,
That's
4
4.
magic missiles burst into the air and pepper the rock. For 12 points. Woo! The rock is doing poorly.
Same wing every time.
Right, and the archers, how many are left? I think we're just down 2. Right. They will score 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. Oh, very good. This rock might not last much longer. It's also really pissed. Ooh, terrible damage though. 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. All right, the rock is gonna go. I guess we'll just roll dice. We got 1, 2, 3 targets for its left claw. So it goes after the archer next to Sarah first with a definite hit and 3d6 on the damage roll for 11, ripping apart that archer who is now deadsies and flung far and wide. Ah! Well, you know, there's still that guy. No, everyone else is over there. So the rock is gonna stomp. Well, no, but these nets are kind of in the way and they're sticky. You know, I'll give it a check to see if it wants to stomp through the sticky nets. Ooh, it really does. And I'll give it a check, a strength check. Ooh, it passes with flying colors. Yeah, the rock like stomps through these nets, ripping the ropes down, bending and ripping out trees. Stomps over here. And goes to make a claw attack against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Against that archer, which is another hit and another murder. And this archer goes down. So it picks up one archer, flings him, stomps over to this other one, picks him up, flings him, and then pecks down with his beak with a D5, which goes right for Maya.
Oh shit!
Maya, does a 19 hit you? I believe it does.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh fuck.
2,
fuck.
4, 64.
It's not a crit this time.
It's not a crit. 2, 4, 8, 12, and 6 is 18 damage. It's not that bad, Maya. It only brings you to 6.
Yep.
All right. Cool.
Oh, it's gonna take a while. Oh man, that's. I was just like.
So Maya, you can get your second attack this round.
I'm not close enough to melee.
You are, if you jump out of the trench and run right up to it, you can melee it. But that
okay,
you can't melee it this round because you're still in missile mode.
Alright, in that case, I'm just gonna take a second shot then.
Yeah, go for it.
Right. Okay. Fuck's sake! What is my rolls?
His bad rolls.
I've been spending too much time around sheepy. Damn.
Yeah, Sammy, I need you to make me another morale check. Your archers are losing faith quickly.
Don't worry, I got this.
Nope.
I don't got this.
Nope. This is the second one they failed. They did rally in between. I think once again it's the rock is here, so we're gonna lay on the bottom of the trench and just get out of cover or out of attack range, which just leaves the three of you in attack range. Unfortunately,
Can I cast spells from prone?
not with somatic components. Probably, maybe some, but probably not most. Initiative or not initiative, but. New turn. Which spell?
Magic missile.
Let's take a look. What is magic missiles? How does magic missiles describe it being cast?
Just creates 4 arrows.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think so. I think you need to be standing for that. Or, have full freedom of movement.
I mean,
the rock is in bad condition. If you lay down, maybe your sisters can take care of it for you. Anyway, it's the party's turn. Maya, Sarah, Sammy, go for it.
Right.
To Sarah, is that a thing, or am I just completely
16.
down?
Does that hit?
16 does hit.
Yay. Right. 1 damage. Fuck's sake. What is with my rolls?
Sammy,
Fate doesn't want me to get married. Damn it.
what do you do?
Fate wants you to get married.
You're prone or attacking? You're attacking. 1 hit. 3 damage. Oh god, it's so close. It's not quite there though. It's
Neal,
so close.
I'm climbing out of the trench. In my one hand, I have my shield with the old family's flag on it, and in the other hand, I have a torch, and I'm gonna walk straight up to that rock's face because blessed be the brave, right?
Blessed be the brave.
Okay, what do I roll for this?
It's a regular attack roll. Nothing fancy. But you're trying to melee a rock with a torch. So I'm
Yeah.
going to give it an attack of opportunity as you approach it. I think that's the only thing that makes sense. So the rock is going to
Fine.
reach out to grab you with a claw as you run toward. Oh my god, it rolls a natural 1. Oh, the only thing that could possibly get in its way is the natural 1. It goes to grab you as you run towards it and just wildly misses and grabs. I
Is
don't
this
know.
Martha blessing me as I walk towards
Does it,
danger?
Lurch towards you and put its face right in front of the torch.
Yeah. It goes to bite you, actually. This is it. It goes to peck you, but you bring the torch up into its oiled face just as it goes to bite you, and then I assume you hit, but maybe you don't. Make me an attack roll.
Okay, let's see.
Come on.
Is it a melee attack roll? So do I get +2 for?
Yeah. Melee attack
plus
roll.
3. So okay, then I have
All your-
+3. 21! 21!
You shove the torch in the oiled rock's face, which goes up like a.
The rock is on fire. We don't have no water. Let the mother.
It screeches and cries and freaks out as it catches fire, and that fire spreads quickly throughout all of the oiled rock, because it's 4 oil flasks on it, and it goes up in flames. Now here's the big problem, is that the oiled burning rock is over these ropes that are covered with flammable pitch. So everything catches on fire. I need everybody in the party. The rock is dead. It's dying.
Okay.
It was on really low life. It's going to burn to death, guaranteed. Don't even worry about it. But I need everybody to make me dexterity checks to avoid the burning dripping down onto you. Yes, Sammy.
I mean, surely if you're prone
It's very
in a
evident the
tunnel.
rock's dead, right?
What? Yeah, it's dead. Don't worry.
In that case,
It's a flaming bird. How's it going to survive?
yeah, okay, but it's not dead yet. It's just on fire.
It's dying.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's,
okay.
Yeah,
So is
it's
it
not
just-
dead
Then
yet.
Yeah.
I'll save what I'm gonna say. Dex save, you said?
Dex saves for everybody in the party. Dex checks for everybody in the party. Budarios, roll me a dex check. When you're unconscious, your dexterity is 0.
Oh no!
I'm just kidding. It was a joke. You don't need to roll it. It's an automatic failure because you're unconscious.
21. Is that enough? 21?
21 is the target number. So Maya
Oh my
and
God.
Sarah, you can pull yourselves out of the trenches as the as we said, the close ropes that are on fire start falling and dripping burning oil onto everything. But Sammy gets caught in the flames and is going to take 2 damage. Bud gets caught in the flames, takes 5 damage. Someone's going to have to go in and get Bud, otherwise he's going to burn to death. And the remaining archers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, they will make 1 pass, 2 passes, 3 passes, 5 passes. 5 passes and 2 fails. The 2 that fail will take 3 and 2 damage respectively and have 1 and 5 life respectively. So one of them dies in the flames, the other one gets burned and gets out. You guys all made it out. Sammy is burned, Bud is burned, and these guys make it out. Excellent. Okay, that is the end of that round. Beginning of next round. The trenches are on fire. The whole area is on fire. The rock is stamping around, flapping its wings, which is only like kicking up more flames and cinders as it stomps in this area and gives dying screeches and howls of suffering.
Can I
Does it drop to the ground this minute? This round?
It is dying. It is falling to the ground and getting back up and trying to flap, but it's caught in everything and it's moving slower and slower and just shrieking.
I'm trying to fly away, but my wings are on fire and this isn't working. I'm a phoenix! No one wants to be a phoenix!
You know, as much as I really want this thing to just die in fire, Sammy is going to click his fingers, cast a spell, and all the fire in a 50-foot radius is extinguished.
Ooh. What spell is this, Sammy?
Oh no, it's 50 radius per level. If possible, I want to extinguish everything except the rock, but I don't know if it's possible.
It extinguishes all fire. First level, it snuffs out candles, torches, lanterns. At third level, the fire puts out large campfires and braziers. At fifth, it puts out bonfires and small structure fires. That's perfect. All the fire is out. No one will take any fire damage this round. Very clever, Sammy.
Is the rock still alive then?
No, the rock is dead.
Oh, thank fuck.
It's a cooked bird.
I'm gonna run towards. Wait, is Sammy still in the trench?
Sammy's in the trench.
Sammy's just like, oh, this is a bit fiery. No, it's not.
Well, I'll try to run towards back towards the trenches. I guess. Can I try to make my way through and jump into the trench?
Absolutely.
Okay, as I guess I land here, I would see that Sammy is still fine, right? Because I look left side and Sammy's still okay. So I look right side and I look towards Bud, and then I run towards him. And I guess I guess he's extinguished already, but I will stabilize him.
All right, Bud is stable at -5. Sammy is alive, just lightly charred. And
yeah, I'll sort of jump down and just think and just like pat Sammy in the back and be like, that's useful.
Yeah. I just really wanted to make sure the rock was dead. Bud's hurt and charred and...
And it is
it's fine. Sarah's looking after him. It's fine. He'll be fine. I'm sure he'll be fine.
why don't we take a break here, and when we come back, we'll do the post-battle everything. So we'll see you on the other side of our break.